And so these are the given. You are given initial weight of vial with KHP and final weight of vial with KHP, lumiit dun sa final from the initial. Ibig sabihin, you obtain a sample of KHP from the vial. Kaya, if you are asked, find the weight of KHP taken from the vial, all you need to do is to subtract this from the initial weight. So this is the mass of KHP taken. Next is to convert this mass to mole of KHP. You are given molecular weight. So what do? Simply divide it by the molecular weight. So that gram units will cancel out, leaving you mole of KHP. Now, next is to convert mole of KHP to millimole. So what do? Multiply by 1,000. This will be the millimoles of KHP that react. That was taken. Okay, that was taken from the vial. Now, if it reacts with sodium hydroxide, how many millimoles of sodium hydroxide would it require? Okay, so tama itong ginawa niya. Now, you need the mole-mole relationship of KHP and sodium hydroxide. It is 1:1. So, kapag ito yung KHP na reacted by sodium hydroxide, the same amount of sodium hydroxide ang magre-react with it dahil 1:1 sila. Now, the volume of sodium hydroxide solution used in titrating the above KHP was 15.75 ml. Ito yung volume. Ito yung millimole of sodium hydroxide. So, to get the molar concentration of the sodium hydroxide, simply divide millimole and ml. So, you will have millimoles per ml. This will be the molar concentration. Okay, take note. Apat na significant figures. Your final answer should be 4 significant figures. This is trial 1. Remember, you did also trial 2 by the same procedure. Okay, meron ulit initial weight, meron ulit final weight. You obtain the mass, convert to mole, convert to millimole, 1:1 relationship. You have the volume of sodium hydroxide. You simply divide millimoles of sodium hydroxide by the volume. You obtain another value for molar concentration. This is trial 2. Kanina, meron tayong value for trial 1. Ano bang ginagawa kapag meron kang trial 1, trial 2? Diba, ina-average yan. Okay, so dito ang ginawa niya, ina-average divided by 2. This will now be your average molar concentration. Tingnan nyo, 4 significant figures, dapat dito is also 4 significant figures. This is the molar concentration of the sodium hydroxide. Now, that sodium hydroxide was used to titrate an unknown monoprotic. Okay, so in-specify yan na monoprotic, ibig sabihin, isang proton, isang hydrogen ion. So 1:1 relationship pa rin. Ang acid to base relationship ay 1:1. Katulad kanina sa KHP and sodium hydroxide. Okay. So, na-obtain na natin ang molar concentration ng ating solution na sodium hydroxide. Ito yung volume ng sodium hydroxide. So, ang tanong, how many millimoles of sodium hydroxide reacted? Diba? Kung molarity times volume in ml will give you millimoles of sodium hydroxide. Now, if the acid here is monoprotic acid, ilang millimoles din ang magre-react ng ganyang amount of sodium hydroxide? 4.37 pa rin. Okay, dapat 4 significant figures. 4.37 of the acid. Now, what is the molar concentration of the unknown acid? All you need to do is divide millimoles over the volume of the acid here. This will give you 0.8740 molar. Now, the last question is to convert this molar concentration to a concentration na grams per ml. You are given molecular weight. So, di ba, ang molar concentration is mole per liter. If you multiply it by the molecular weight, which is in grams per mole, magka-cancel out yung mole. Maiiwan yung grams. Now, we want to get rid of liter para gusto natin ml ang lalabas per ml. So, 1 liter is over 1,000 ml. So that liter will cancel out. Ang maiwan na sa atin ay gram per ml. So this will be uh, the computation. Hindi nasama sa aking picture ang answer. The answer here is 0.0524 grams per ml.